What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're back in the garage again with another Road Glide update. And today, as you can see over here, we're talking about the official Mac YouTube call-out challenge that I accepted down in Daytona for Daytona Bike Week. I'm racing official Mac. If you guys haven't seen my last video on this, make sure you guys go back and watch it. Most of you guys watching already know about this, but for those who are new to the channel, I'm going to give you a brief explanation on what's going on here. So basically, about a couple months ago, there's another YouTuber called Official Mac. I'll leave his info up here on the screen. Make sure you guys go follow him, subscribe to him. He's a cool dude. He's got a great channel, and he's got a badass Road Glide. So basically, he made up this challenge saying that he is the fastest YouTuber on a Harley, on a touring bike, on a highway bike, which means road glide or street glide, no Road King, and he claims to be the fastest. So he made a couple videos on it like a month ago, and I reached out to him and said, hey, you know, I'm from Michigan, I got a little 128 that wants action. I'll be in Daytona for Daytona Bike Week. He lives in Florida, so I'm like, okay, you know, maybe I have a chance at meeting him and racing him and seeing who really is the fastest Harley YouTuber, because he claims to be the fastest, but you can't claim to be the fastest when you haven't raced any other YouTubers. So I messaged him back and forth, everything was cool. He's like, yeah, we'll get it done. And basically, I made my last video. Make sure you guys go watch it if you haven't. And in that video, I basically explained to you guys that are unfamiliar with what's going on, what's done to my bike and sort of what I think is done to his bike. He doesn't really display any power numbers. He doesn't. He's like a Grudge racer down in Florida, so he doesn't really, you know, show all his cards, and he doesn't show all his numbers, which is fine. I don't care. I'm not worried about it. I accepted the challenge, and it is what it is. He could have 250 horsepower. I don't care. I still want to run him. It'll be great content for you guys, and I think it'll be fun, and I look forward to meeting him. So anyway, I made this video, and after a few days go by, he must not have liked my video, because he made a rebuttal video, if you will, basically throwing shade my way, and I'm like, alright, like, whatever, almost trying to, you know, talk me down and diss me here and there. And it's like, as a YouTuber, guys, you cannot wear your heart on your sleeve. That's number one thing. If you're a YouTuber, you cannot wear your heart on your sleeve. So obviously it doesn't bother me, but I felt like it was necessary to make this video. And yeah, basically I just want to touch on a couple topics that he talked about, that he mentioned in his video, and get things straight here. Because as you know, Daytona Bike Week starts this weekend, and I'll be leaving Michigan on Thursday. It takes me about 20 hours to get down there, and I think we are scheduled to race on that first Sunday. I will put more info about the race on my Instagram. Follow me at DOOWORK Motorsports. I will be posting stories and updates on the race while I'm down there. So anyway, let's jump into today's video, touch on a few points, and get a few things straight here. Alright, so starting off, let's just get the belt out of the way right now. So in his video, he basically dissed me for buying a $20 Walmart belt. Well, actually, this belt came from Amazon. The reason why I bought this belt is because, and this is honest to God, in order to design a belt like he did, it takes up to like 3 or 4 weeks to get, at least from the sources I looked at and the type of belt I wanted. Like, if I was going to spend the money on a big, nice, heavyweight title belt, I wanted to have my logo on it, I want it to be all engraved, I want it to look nice. And after doing some research, I didn't have enough time to design and order the belt and get it delivered to Michigan here before I left for Daytona Bike Week, March 2nd. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to troll this guy. So I was like, I'm going to get on Amazon and I'm going to buy a little WWE belt. And I'm going to bring that down there. If you guys really want to know, it's $35 on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below if you guys want it. But anyway, I was like, you know what? I'm going to troll him with this little belt. You know, honestly, I've done a lot of racing, both at the track and on the street, and I have to say that I've never brought a trophy, a belt, a chain, or some sort of object to a race. And I've never raced for somebody else's chain, belt, trophy. Usually when you race, or you go to a race, or you accept a race or register for a race, you're racing for one prize. One trophy, one belt, one chain. So this is, you know, not usually how street racing or drag racing or any sort of racing goes. Like you don't bring something to the race. Now, I have seen before where all the racers pitch in and put money together to design and create a big heavyweight title belt with the class or the sponsors on it, and the fastest whatever. It could have said the fastest Harley YouTuber and had all our channels on it or all the sponsors on it that whoever pitched in to pay for the belt. I could see that, us racing for one belt, like one prize. But racing for each other's belts, like, I get it, it's all in fun, and he's doing this just to be fun, and just to be, so that we're not racing for money, we're just racing for bragging rights, we're racing for content for you guys, and obviously some heavyweight title belts. So I just wanted to get that out of the way right now, because he did seem pretty butthurt on camera that I'm bringing a little WWE belt that I bought off Amazon, because I didn't have enough time before Daytona to design a badass belt with my YouTube channel on it and everything. So I was like, you know what? If I'm going to troll, now's the time to troll. So that's what that's all about. So glad we got that covered. And just like Psycho Fanatics said, shout out to Psycho Fanatics. He just recently made a video on this race between Official Mac and myself. He mentioned at the end of his video that he thinks it would be cool if we had one belt that all the Harley YouTubers, put in for, and we designed one belt claiming the fastest Harley YouTuber, and basically whoever wins gets the belt until they are beat. If you get beat, you hand off the belt to the next guy. And I really like that idea. So shout out to Psycho Fanatics. If you guys haven't already subscribed to him, make sure you guys go subscribe. I'll put his YouTube channel up here and also his Instagram. He's a really cool dude. He makes quality content. He's got a Road Glide just like mine. He's got a Hayabusa as well. And he makes quality content, and he does a lot to his bikes. He modifies his bikes quite a bit. So make sure you guys go follow him. He's a great dude. So another thing he mentioned was that I was asking for a handicap. Like basically like messaging him saying that I only have a 128, he's got all this power, and I accepted his challenge. I reached out to him and messaged him saying, hey, I have a little 128, makes baby numbers compared to you, and I want action. I'll be in Daytona. I don't get to do this much because I live in Michigan, you live in Florida. This is a perfect time to meet up and race. So I was like, you know what, win or lose, it'll be great content for you guys, and I want action. Like I mentioned in my last video, I said, it's not all about whoever has the most horsepower. It's about who can ride. It's about power to weight ratio. There's a whole lot of limiting factors here to get that power to the ground. So that's why I'm confident in racing this guy. So there was definitely no messages, from my end to him basically saying, oh, poor me, I need a handicap. No. I brung what you brung, hope you brought enough, and let's get it. When I was explaining all the mods to my bike, I did that because my subscribers, as in you guys, a lot of you guys follow my channel because you look at all the parts and things I do to my bike to see if it's worth it to put on your bike. And that's typically what a YouTuber should be doing. Promoting products, reviewing products, installing products, showing you how to install them, giving you their opinion on the product, and letting you guys know, okay, is this worth it? The average person goes to YouTube first before buying any product just to see if there's any reviews, good or bad, and that's what my channel is all about. I like to share with you guys all my modifications, my horsepower numbers, and my dyno numbers and all that. Like, I want you guys to know that if you do X, Y, and Z to your Road Glide, you're going to make this for power. So, like, that's where my channel is a little bit different than his. His is more based off of racing, grudge racing. They do a lot of grudge racing on his channel, and I get it. Detroit has a huge grudge racing, both Harleys and cars. I get it. But the way my channel functions, I have to display to you guys what my bike makes because you guys are interested. If I told you guys that I did the 128 kit and I put all these modifications on the bike, I put the T-bars on, the Olins, all these modifications, and I didn't review them and give you guys my honest opinion on them or show you the performance or the numbers that it makes by doing those modifications, you guys would be like, what the heck? You guys would be all in my comments saying, why aren't you showing us the numbers? I want to know if it's worth it or not for me to do this to my bike, so on and so forth. So that's why I went into depth on what's done to my bike. Not to say, oh, I have a 128 and he's got a 131 or whatever he has. It's still not confirmed on what motor he has in his bike, and truthfully, I don't care. I don't. I know his bike's fast, it's a ground pounder, and I'm accepting the challenge. It's that simple. So anyway, I just wanted to touch on that and let you guys know that's why I went into depth on my bike, so that the people watching this and the people that are about to watch the race know what's done to my bike and have somewhat of an idea of what's done to his bike. Because everybody's going to be commenting saying, well, what size motor did he have? What size motor did he have? No wonder he blew you out. No wonder he spun. You know, so just to prevent all of that from happening, that's why I went into depth. As most of you guys know as subscribers, I'm very in-depth with my videos, and I know a lot of you guys appreciate that, so I'm going to keep it that way. I don't have a Grudge bike. You guys saw my numbers at the track. You guys saw my horsepower numbers. I truly don't care. I'm going to display and give you guys what you want. Another thing he mentioned in his video was he's basically saying, like, I'm acting like I'm nervous to race him. Look, if I'm nervous to race him, I wouldn't have found him on YouTube. I wouldn't have messaged him. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to try to meet up with him in Daytona for Bike Week. And I wouldn't have accepted his YouTube call-out challenge and messaged him saying, I want action. So I don't know where he's getting all that from, but as you guys know, as my subscribers, I'm not scared. I'll run anybody. I'll run anybody. Like, you got a fast bike you think you can hang? Let's get it. Let's go on the street. Let's go to the track. Same goes with car stuff. I'm all about the content, guys. I like delivering quality content to my subscribers. I truly enjoy this stuff. This is a hobby for me, guys. Like, I love making content for you guys and posting it on here and, you know, trying to help you guys out with whatever Harley you have, or, you know, if you guys are deciding on what modification to do to your Road Glide or whatever. Like, I hope my channel helps you guys. I hope you make a twin to my bike. And there's local guys that have. There's local guys that pull up to bike night saying, oh, I watched your video, man, and I love those handlebars you put on there. I bought them too. I love those Olins you put on there. I bought them too. You know, I don't care about that. Like, that tells me that my videos are working. I truly enjoy making content for you guys. By no means am I nervous at all. I am excited. I cannot wait to load this thing up in the trailer tomorrow and hit the road 20 hours south to Daytona Beach for Bike Week and meet up with Official Mac and get this race done. It's going to be epic, guys. I cannot wait. I hope you guys are all staying tuned to both channels and now Cycle Fanatics, because he's going to be down there and we're going to collab with him. He's a big Harley YouTuber, and he doesn't feel like he has enough power to hang with us, so he's going to sit this one out and just be on the sidelines and provide you guys with some content from the race. But really cool dude. Shout out to him again as well. I just had to lay a couple things on the table here. By no means am I nervous to race Official Mac. You know, speaking of handicaps or stipulations, like I'm asking for a handicap or I'm putting stipulations on the race, no. If anything, he's the one that put stipulations on the race. He's the one that said, you know, no nitrous. At first he said no turbo baggers, but now he's letting a couple in or whatever if they race. And basically, he's the one that made the stipulations. You know, cannot be a road king, has to be a road glide or a street glide with a fairing, has to be a highway bike. Like, if anything, he made the stipulations, not me. I'm the one accepting his rules, his race, his challenge. Same thing with the belt. He can be butthurt that I'm bringing a $30 belt from Amazon, but at the same time, he didn't say you have to go out and buy a $500 belt or a $300 heavyweight title belt and have it all engraved and custom made. He just said, bring a belt, guys. Bring a belt. That's all you got to do is bring a belt.
And that's because I'm telling you over and over again, guys, you got to bring a belt. Okay, you have to bring a belt. This is a no cash, no just, let's do it for fun.
So, I'm bringing a belt. At the end of the day, guys, this is all for fun. This is all to bring content to both channels, and this is to get you guys engaged and show you guys what these bikes are capable of. Both bikes run really good. His bike makes killer power. It's a ground pounder. I'm not taking anything away from his bike. But as you guys know, it's not always the fastest bike or car wins, guys, and you guys know that. We're going into this confident, getting ready to load the bike up tomorrow and head down to Daytona for Bike Week. I'm stoked, guys. I can't wait. I think it's going to be fun. Can't wait to bring you guys more content. Like I said, I'm going to try to do like a daily vlog down there and try to provide you guys with some daily content. It's going to be really hard because from previous years I've been down there, it's just like you're riding all day, you're partying all night, and then you're back up doing it again. So I don't know how much time I'm going to have in between time to edit and post, but I'm going to try to work really hard on that for you guys. It is 27 degrees outside right now. We just had an ice storm yesterday, and there's snow and ice everywhere. I can't even pull my car out to make this video. That's why I'm like wedged in the corner of my garage, because it's freaking cold and there's snow and ice out there. And I cannot wait to get out of this Michigan weather and get down to Daytona for Bike Week. And yeah, get this race off with Official Mac and see who's king. See who takes home the belt. So, with all that being said, I accepted the YouTube call-out challenge with my little Stage 3 128 that makes 130 horse and 154 foot-pounds of torque. I accepted knowing that it's run what you brung, hope you brought enough. The race is going to be an 8th mile, heads up, off a flashlight. Chase is not a race. If you jump, you lose. So, he made those rules as well. I didn't make those. He made those rules. I agreed to those rules, and we're going to have a great time, guys. This This is all for fun. This is all for you guys. There is no drama. There's no animosity. You know, him and I are on good terms. We talk almost every day. Everything's good. Everything's cool. Even though he threw some shade my way, it's all good. I don't wear my heart on my sleeve. We're good. It don't bother me at all. It's part of YouTube. It's part of life. And if you can't handle that, then you don't belong online. So with all that being said, guys, I look forward to meeting Official Mac in Daytona. Shout out to Cycle Fanatics again for making a video on this race as well. He's a really cool dude. He's got a great channel. Make sure you guys go follow him and subscribe to his channel as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I got to button up a few things on the Road Glide before I load it in the trailer and head south tomorrow. Like I said, guys, follow me on Instagram at DOOWORK Motorsports. If you guys are down in Daytona, that's where you can reach me. If you see me or want to meet up with me, message me on Instagram. I tend to answer DMs faster than I do comments just because it comes right to my phone. So make sure you guys definitely hit me up on Instagram if you're going to be down in Daytona and you want to meet up. I will be having some handout stickers with me. So if you guys want to grab one of those, that'd be cool. But yeah, that's basically going to do it for today's video, guys. If you like the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Also, turn your notification bell on to stay up to date with my videos. I'm going to be trying to post a video almost every day down in Daytona to provide you guys with some quality Daytona Bike Week content. Looking at the weather forecast, guys, we're going to have one of the best years yet for weather. It's going to be 80s almost every day I'm down there. I will be at the Speedway most of the day on Saturday. They do a lot of cool shows and there's a lot of cool vendors there. So if you guys see me there, come up to me, say hi. Like I said, I will be there most of the day on Saturday, and then obviously I'll be there for Supercross Saturday night. But anyway, with all that being said, I just had to make this video to touch on a few things he mentioned in his last video. There was a couple things that I just had to lay out on the table and let you guys know that aren't in the know what's going on and all that. With all that being said, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you down in Daytona for Bike Week.